Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to a different, or not a different, but another stream. Just making sure everything looks good. I got my camera on, and I have my mic running. Yeah, so this is day 188 of Stonks Maxxing. We're going to talk about the customer experience sector. It's an interesting space. I feel like it's pretty hot right now, especially with these new AI tools coming into play, both tools and platforms. So I got a few things running here. Oops. Do not want this to be full screen. So let's do this. Okay, there we go. And so I was taking a look at a few things. I also have Claude running on my computer right now. I have a chat window open. You can kind of see here. But it's helping me kind of break down what this market looks like. So I'm going to copy these over because these are what are considered AI native customer experience. Kind of add these in its own separate box. And I honestly do think that this is where a lot of the money's going. Let's send it back. So Decagon, $4.5 billion, raised $250 million. I want to say back in February. Sierra, they just raised, I want to say almost $1 billion. Now they're worth 10. So we also have Finn, and that's a spin out or subsidiary of Intercom, which I think is a legacy customer service management tool. Okay, Finny is another one. Yep. So we have Finny, Finn, Decagon. Just trying to align these, make these a little bit bigger. Okay. So Finny, what else do we have? Oh, let me same fun. I'm gonna try to sign into this chat real quick. Alright, it doesn't let me. I don't know what's going on here. Oh well. Okay. So we have Finny, Finn, Maven AGI. I've never seen this before. So, at your service. Yeah, I'm assuming this is a list of their customers. Clio is one of them. We just saw them in the legal deep dive. Row also as well. Okay, so there's some pretty interesting ones. Customer service, customer support, and customer experience. You have agents, agent platform, agent designer, AI voice agents. Hey Susan, I can help with your accounts. Okay. So a bunch of these certifications. I will say that this is a pretty cool website. I think the branding here looks really good. I am a fan of this purple. Okay. And then finally, there's one more, Lindy. Oh, it's backed by Battery Ventures. It's cool. Okay. All right, cool. So we have these 6, and we'll call this kind of like an agentic customer experience. So you have these agents that are handling a lot of these customer inquiries, customer support tasks. It could be literally typing into a chatbot. It could also be calling and having an agent respond and pick up. So there's a few options here of how that looks like. And I do want to, let's see if we can tap into Gemini. So I have a Gemini chat window opened up. Let's create a new chat. Copy SPNG. So I'm making, let's see, you are my VC investor analyst. You're my VC investor. I don't know if this is the right thing. You are my, call it business and investor analyst. Let's call it a business analyst. What has been the total funding amounts for each of these companies in the agentic CX segment of the broader customer experience market? Break down the funding by rounds as well and the lead investors. Okay. So we'll let that cook. Tiger Global. Okay, they were the ones that let this. It is kind of interesting how it just goes from A to B to E though. It doesn't seem right. Venture debt. Hercules Capital raised specifically to fund AI agent development. That's very interesting. Yeah, I guess I want to say they probably are public right now. That's what the Gemini output is saying. Maven AGI, 78 million. Total funding, 50 million. Lindy took a unique route by raising massive multi-tranched combined pool early on to aggressively build out its general purpose execution agents. Okay, so this is a very, very early on then. But Series E, okay, so they have raised about 1.5 billion. I'll call this 500 million So there we already have 2 billion. Let's skip this for now. 2.08. So 80 plus 50. We'll call that 130. 130 million. 130 million. So 2.1 billion. It's about of financing. Okay, so yeah, it's cool. So we have 2 billion of kind of venture dollars going in. All right, into this market. And the big two heavy hitters here are Sierra and Decagon. Okay. Interesting. So there's a company called Lori Keat. And it seems like they're trying to focus on a bit more complex situations. Specifically, let's see, healthcare and financial services, yeah, and insurance. Although, I don't know, I've never really seen these customers before. I've seen Arbor, which, if I'm not mistaken, is an energy company. I'm not seeing a lot of financial service and yeah, interesting. Okay. I'll still add this to a list. So Lori Keats. I'll call this logo PNG. Oh, come on. All right. Let's crop this. Okay, so we have Lori Keats. We'll create this in a separate bucket, a more regulated, focused bucket. And there's another company here, Gradient Labs. Huh. All right, it's not letting me copy it. Save the image to downloads. Oh man, Gradient Labs looks very familiar. I don't know where I came across this though. Did they recently raise? No, I don't think so. Interesting. Wait, maybe I have it here somewhere. Okay, I guess maybe not. Yeah, it's here. Oh, Decagon. Yes. We have the two Series D leads. Okay. So there's that. It's very interesting. Creates I would imagine at some point these companies will start to really generalize a bit. I don't know what to call this bucket, so regulated CX for now. I'll call it that. I can update the name later. So we have these AI native CX automations, right? Or agents, these agent platforms. And then we also have these voice AI agents, which I guess are more general. So we can bring this over here. We'll call this the voice. Maybe we just need to make this bigger. Or at least we need to make this bigger for sure too. Okay. And it does seem like Sierra is also coming into this space, but we definitely do have Poly AI. Poly AI, Retail, Bland, Syntho, Replicant, Parloa. Let's see. AI agents that turn customer conversations into lasting loyalty. All right. We believe we can close the company customer relationship gap by transforming every interaction. Okay, this looks like it's for some type of European business. And I feel like because I got that message, it might actually be. Berlin and Munich. Okay. It's probably German. But Parloa. Oh, I feel like yes, found it in Europe. Yep. Okay. And who else do we have here? Retail. For phone call automation. So AI call center from the future. I don't know what IVR stands for, and I don't know what IVA stands for. But this is primarily used for call routing through predefined touch-tone menu options. I see. I feel like I've done this before when calling my doctor's office. Non-natural conversations. And this is the natural conversations. Okay, I've also feel like I've seen this before. Call transfers. Branded call ID. This looks very similar to... I want to say Happy. That might be one of it. It's the spin out of White Pages. White Page spin out. Hiya. Oh, hiya. Slightly different. It's spam protection, but you also have these branded calls. Okay. So retail, it's very interesting. Let's logo PNG. Oh shit. So we got Poly AI, Parloa, and then Retail AI. Yep. That's cool. Okay. Bland? Let's see. Oh. All right. Not the diet. Logo. Bland AI. So voice AI that handles every call 24/7. Let's see.
Bland AI. Norma speaking. Who am I talking to?
Hey, what do you do, Norma?
I'm an AI voice agent built by Bland. We make AI that can handle phone calls for businesses like receptionists, customer service, or sales. What brought you to Bland today?
How come it sounds like there's some type of distortion in your voice?
I'm running through a phone line right now, so that might be it. But usually our voice quality is crystal clear. Anyway, are you exploring this for a business or just curious?
Are you actually through a phone line, or is there an AI model trained to make this distortion?
I am an AI model trained by Bland. We build our own text-to-speech and voice models in-house, so no third-party distortion here. What are you looking to use AI calls for?
Oh, you're good. Yeah, this is cool. Is it the same person?
Thanks for calling Bland Insurance. This is Riley. This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes.
Okay, I will say the quality of these 1 billion calls resolved to date. So all these companies try to say, oh my god, our latency is so low. I feel like I've seen that so many times. Okay, so this is probably using... I'd imagine Bland is probably using a Cartesia or 11 Labs under the hood. There are no per token charges, no per feature surcharges, and no separate vendor invoices. Pricing scales with usage. Enterprise plans are contracted based on volume, dedicated infrastructure, and compliance requirements. System of Operations 2. I believe that's what SOC 2 is. Not entirely sure though. This Bland is designed to handle 100% of calls. They start with high volume, repeatable work like appointment booking, intake, IVR replacement, and identity verification. So it's basically learning. It's self-learning. Wow, this is impressive. Agents can switch languages mid-call when needed. Text-to-speech voice are available for every supported language. Custom voice clones can be trained per language. Okay. This is pretty cutting edge stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Bland AI voice agents logo. So we got Bland AI voice agents, and then Synth Flow is another one. I'd imagine leading ed, what is it? Leading end-to-end voice AI platform for enterprise call automation. Deploy custom low latency AI agents. And they had raised 20 million to transform the 168 billion global conversational AI market with enterprise AI. Okay, it's interesting. So there's so they're using the business process outsourcing market as the proxy here for the global or total addressable market. Synthflow. All right. Yeah, I think this is worthy ad. Led seed round by Excel. Definitely a strong investor there. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Save image to downloads. Okay. Nice. So we got Synthflow on here. So this is actually, it's looking like a pretty crowded market. I mean, this as well. We're starting to see a lot of names here. Replicants is another one. AI. So this is founded in 2017. Your best human agents replicated in 1 hour. Okay, so that's interesting. This was founded back in 2017 though, so it does feel like they're pivoting here pretty hard actually. I don't know what they were beforehand. Okay. Nice. An Android. Okay, so we have Synthflow. I don't even know. Cogningi? Let's see. It looks like there's an acquisition. So this was acquired, which is pretty interesting. I don't know exactly when. Secure Series A funding. 2019. All right. So it got acquired. Was it in 2025? So 6 years later. So I guess before these large language models, there was already pretty, I wouldn't say decent, but at least voice models existed. Okay, so we also have core.ai. Wait, I think I had that. Here we go. Bring to front. Yes. So yeah, this is starting to look very crowded. Okay. All right. Do the same analysis, but for the voice AI agent market. Okay. And so you could argue that these companies then these are kind of like the application layer, and this is really the infrastructure layer here. Speech components, orchestration and agent platforms. So I guess wow. Yeah, and all of these are very recent. So December 25, January 26, April 26. July of 2025. So it was acquired. Okay, so I guess this one is kind of the... Oh, interesting. It's an atomic back company. One of the venture studios that I have seen a lot in the consumer space. All right, Bland. Emergence Capital. Scale. Synthflow. Yeah, there's the Excel. Retail AI. Really? Maybe it's just profitable. It doesn't need to raise any money. 30 people. Wow. There's 20 employees at Cursor. Holy. Turbo Puffer. Mercor 30. Foul. Alright, I don't know. Some of this data I feel like is not 100% correct. I could be wrong. Vappy's on here too. Really? There's only one guy working at base 44? I feel like I see their ads on YouTube all the time. Hmm. Okay, yeah, this is pretty interesting. Very interesting. Ask me anything. Probably worth reading in a more detailed fashion later. Okay, so saving that here, but let's talk about orchestration and agent platforms, Vappy, and retail. Okay. Add this here. Actually, I'm gonna take this and then call this the speech models. Right. So building AI agents. I've always seen this. Whenever there's an M12, it's always Microsoft's Venture Fund. Wow, they handled 1 billion calls. Okay, I don't know about this. A place customers actually like calling into? So they're gonna have AI salespeople? Oh god. Today, every inbound call to one of the most demanding consumer support operations in the world runs through VAPI. That is crazy. Now there's an agent who interviews you. Although Instagram work is used for more gig short-term work, still, I don't know what that feels like, honestly. Okay, so my question is then, orchestration, real-time monitoring, and enterprise-grade configurability built for scale. I can see some names here, so 11 Labs, Cartesia, Assembly AI. I don't know where DeepGram is, but so let's go to pricing. So orchestrating seems like a interesting one. I don't know what the difference is between VAPI and someone like Porloa, retail, right? Poly AI. Okay. Orchestration. Retail is showing up a lot in 4.8 Opus. Maybe they're definitely maximizing this. Okay, so observe.ai. 400 billion market. Oh, let's see if we can maybe take this. Nah. Alright, it's gonna be this. Oh, come on. Save image to downloads. Alright. Okay, we'll add this in here. But this is kind of like the co-pilot's yeah, maybe I'll include live kit in here actually. Right. Okay. Okay, so one more thing before I leave. Run the same analysis for the speech model segment. So greater than 2 billion. I think this is also, yeah, greater than 2 billion. $500 million. Wow, 11 billion valuation. It's 330. So 300 million basically. 9. So I'll call it 400 million. 400 plus 800, 1.2. Greater than 1.2 billion. So it is interesting. I guess a few observations though. There's also, these are kind of the pure plays, but I'd imagine OpenAI also has their own voice model, and Anthropic voice model. Have a API. I see, so they don't simply this. Speech in. What about XAI? Okay, so XAI and XAI and OpenAI. Logo PNG. They both have voice models are used. Okay. Okay, so I think this is a good pretty much break for now. We've kind of mapped out the two big application layers here, agentic customer experience and then voice AI agents, both of which there's cumulatively here $4 billion worth of VC investment. And then we also have this regulated customer experience that's also part of this application layer. And then we have the infrastructure here. Most of the value seems to be accruing to these speech models. And then we also have some orchestration platforms as well. Okay, so with that, I am going to end the stream here. I'm going to go get some groceries. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the